But first,
ZOINKS?
Got another mystery on our hands.
And the first thing to do is find Mr. Sims. And I bet he's in that ancient village. That's a perfect place for ghosts.
Oh, who wants to find an old haunted village? No. Oh, yes, you do.
Scooby, Shaggy, Fred, Daphne, and Velma, they've captivated generations of audiences over the years with their supernatural sleuthing. It's hard to believe Scooby-Doo celebrates its 55th anniversary this year. A new book looks at the myths and legends that have inspired the popular cartoon.
It's called ZOINKS, the spooky folklore behind Scooby-Doo. It's written by folklore podcaster Mark Norman. Mark, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
So this is interesting to me. You're based in the UK. I didn't know Scooby-Doo had such an international following. What got you into Scooby-Doo?
Well, I'm of an age where I got into Scooby-Doo with the original version of the show, of course, being born in the early 1970s, not giving too much away here. I grew up with the first 2 seasons of Where Are You? For many, still the kind of the best version, certainly the most classic version of the show. A lot more difficult to find over here after that. We had to endure, as you did yourselves, the era of Scrappy, but we got through that in one piece, and we're all the better for it.
Yes, we are. Artie, so how did the supernatural influence Scooby?
Well, it's always been there in the background. I mean, Scooby grew out of the fact that children's television over there in the US was going through a problematic time, I guess, really. People wanted a sense of adventure. They wanted the excitement. They wanted a little bit of a fright. But parent groups were very reticent to allow too much to go through, of course. So Scooby drew on all of those elements of myths and legends and the stories that we all grow up with and you know, maybe frighten us a little bit through nursery rhymes and the like, and treated them in a safe way. You know, ultimately the villain in the majority of Scooby-Doo is us and nothing worse than us.
What do you account for its lasting this long? Because a lot of these, it's gone through many incarnations over the years, but is it something about the premise of these supernatural stories, or do you think it's the characters of Shaggy and Scooby and the crew?
Oh, it's a mix of both, to be honest. I mean, the characters resonate with us all because ultimately, if you trace back the characters through history, what we're essentially looking at are the traditional characters that made up the Commedia dell'arte, you know, many centuries ago. It's a mix of characters that we all resonate with. Of course, they grew out of the sitcom characters of Dobie Gillis for you over there. So they resonate with us. But at the same time, the show has always been open to change. It's always been a social commentary on the world around us as well. So it's developed over 55 years now to react to those things. Design has changed. The comedy of the show has changed. The comments that it's making have changed. And also it reacts to the fans as well. It has a massive fan base. You've only got to look at the amount of fan fiction other podcasts and shows that look at it. I mean, the excellent ScoobyAddicts.com, which is run by Nikki Blake over in the US there, kind of distills all of this together and shows just how important and what longevity the show has.
Ari, since you have clearly researched the history of the characters and the stories to the point you could write a book on it, what's the story with Daphne and Fred? And then, like, Shaggy, clearly a pothead, rolling around in the mystery machine. It is amazing in some ways this thing got on TV.
Well, you need to read the first chapter of my book to put all of this in perspective, to be honest. Of course, there is no truth to a lot of the rumors, you know. Yeah, Shaggy and Scooby might look like they have the munchies, but it's a completely different thing. Fred and Daphne, that's been treated in different ways. You know, they've been a kind of aren't they couple for a long time. Different versions of the show have treated the characters in very, very interesting ways. Mystery Incorporated, the Nickelodeon-based show, which Mitch Watson and others developed, treated Fred as an autistic character. His obsession with trapping, his views on not actually noticing that Daphne is a bit hot for him at the end of the day. they really came out of that aspect of his character. So again, the show is developing in different ways to look at different aspects of us as people, as well as the world around us.
I never thought so much about Scooby-Doo,
No.
but the book is ZOINKS, the spooky folklore behind Scooby-Doo, and you can get more at Mark's website. And he's got a podcast, the Folklore podcast. It's very popular, talks about all this stuff. Mark, it's a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you for having me.
Have a good day.
Zoinks! Time